So this is something that every car owner should have. If you watch this channel, you for sure know what is OBD2 scanner, but if you don't, let me show you what you can do with adapter like this. How you use this is with your smartphone. This is just one of the apps you can use. The adapter supports multiple OBD apps. With app like this you can read fault codes from your vehicle, read different data, make custom dashboard page, or even unlock hidden features of your vehicle. I will show you that also. Now I want to jump in my car and I will show you all of those functions. But first, I have 3 different adapters here. When I am recommending the low-cost OBD2 adapter, I always recommend VPeak. For example, this one for Android around $15. Yes, you can find on AliExpress $3, $4, $5 adapters, but those are like 50-50. You might be able to connect it or you won't. So if you don't want to risk it, this is really a verified brand that really keeps these adapters at low price. Blue one, cheapest one, is only for Android. Then if you have iPhone, you will need this black one. Or if you want to switch between multiple phones, Androids, iOS, then you will need this little more complex adapter. Okay, so now we are inside the car. I already connected the adapter. I have opened the Car Scanner Pro app. As I said, you can use the adapter with literally hundreds of different OBD2 apps. Depends which you like most. For me, it is this Car Scanner Pro. Definitely has the most features for free. I mean, it is almost free. You can get free version that have most of the functionality, or you can pay $5 and you will have lifetime pro app that will let you use every of the features. So when you look at my dashboard, we have check engine light and we have TPMS light. Now the TPMS light, one of my tires keep letting the air out for some reason, and many of the cars do this. You have TPMS light, so you know that one of your tires is getting low on air, but now you don't know, maybe you are somewhere on the highway, like it happened to me. I'm on the highway and I don't want to stop to just check if I lost like little bit of air. What you can do with this app, check it out. I can go to this all sensors, type in tire pressure. I can see tire pressure in all of my tires. As we can see, the tire number 3 is low and that is causing my TPMS light. Also tire number 4, I should put a little bit air in. So I often use this app. My tire is leaking air for at least a month, and when you drive, you know, I don't want to damage my wheels, but when the TPMS light is on, I want to know if I should stop immediately or I can just keep driving. And for the long drives, what I did, you can build your own custom dashboard pages. This I build, you can build any page you want with different live data. And here I have my tire pressure, so I am always connected to my adapter. I don't put it out. And when I drive, if the light is on, I just check. I mean, one of the tires has lost a little bit of air, but I can still continue driving. So that is a cool feature. Now, next important thing you want to do is read fault codes. This is the basic function of any OBD2 scanner, and when you go here, you can actually choose which control modules you want to scan, which is very rare for a cheap device like this. Usually when you buy OBD2 scanner like this VPeak for $15 or even under $50, most of them are able to scan only engine, but with VPeak you can scan all control modules. Now I don't want to take too long because full scan of all modules can take like 5 minutes, so let's just select engine control module. Here I can press read, also have check engine light, so we can check what is causing that. See, and already I have fault codes. We have P0113 and P0102. Intake air temperature sensor and mass airflow sensor. These two sensors are actually built in one in my car, so if I had to guess, I would say the wiring or the connector for the sensor is damaged. Okay, now what you can do is erase that codes, which would then result in check engine light being erased. But first, let me check this. App like this will also let you look at live data graphs, data from your engine. Let me select separate mode, intake air temperature, and also MAF airflow rate. So when I turn on the engine, we should see more air coming in, so this graph should go up, and temperature decreasing, so this should go down. Let's try it. Press on the pedal. See, we have more air coming in. This went up nicely, and also temperature went down. So I would say my sensors are working completely fine. Both mass airflow and intake air temperature, which are built into one sensor in this vehicle, are fine. That can be just some random fault. So now I am confident that I can just go back to that fault codes, read them once again. And now what we can do, see, I have check engine light and my car is recommending that I visit my dealership. Of course, I don't want to do that. I'm not paying them $100 or something just to clear off the check engine light, when simply what I can do, erase. And as you can see, no more check engine light. Even just for erasing faults, when you think about it, if you go, depending on where you live, but generally you pay like from $20 to $100 just for one diagnostic scan and erasing the fault codes. So if you spend just the $15 on adapter, you can do that as many times you want and you won't have to pay any money. Some sellers of these adapters, they portray them like these magic tools that will keep your car healthy and you will not have any issues. I mean, of course you will have now. When I use the scanner like this and I read some fault in my engine timing, now that won't help me because I won't do the job myself anyway. But this is amazing device to keep an eye, at least I know what is happening in the vehicle. So if you have mechanic that you don't completely trust, you can verify what they are telling you, and also you can do diagnostic scan once in a while, maybe once a week you do a scan, and you can find faults early and either fix them yourself or take your car to car shop. Because if you have car, I mean older car for a long time, you definitely learned the hard way, same as me, that if your car has one fault, which you ignore, it will soon have 3 different faults. So it is better to fix every fault early. And since you don't want to pay $100 a week per diagnostic scan, simply buy the adapter and you can do it yourself. Also, another amazing feature of this app, or the different app you could find, is unlocking hidden features. For example, let me go to this coding and service. Check it out. Now I have these categories of changes that I could do. For example, if I go to this power windows, see, you can, for example, enable close and open windows with your key fob. If you press it like this, the windows could go down. See, I am pressing but nothing is happening because currently my car doesn't know this. But if I go in my app, I set it to active, so now my key fob will be able to open and close my windows. And close it back. Now this is just one category, there are a few more categories. I mean, there are not some significant changes, but you can adjust and unlock these little details that will make you feel that your car is a little bit better. By the way, if you have trouble choosing your next OBD2 scanner, I have completely free PDF that explains everything you need to know, different scanner types, best picks for each type, and also a bunch of extra tips you won't get anywhere else, since I have a lot of experience with different scanners. Download it completely for free in the description. So I just quickly showed you really few of the functions you can do with OBD scanner like this. Really, I don't understand why more car owners don't have this. Just for $15 it gives you amazing amount of functionality. Even though if you don't want to fix your car yourself, this will at least give you something. Maybe if you don't understand cars, you can at least do diagnostic scan and, you know, input the default codes in Google, maybe go on some forum, so you will have at least idea that if your mechanic is honest or not. Now if you want to buy one of these adapters, all 3 of them will be linked in description.